Hello there, and welcome to yet another YouTube video about Glossier makeup. Yes, they're gonna keep coming because they are so cute and aesthetically pleasing. So, just grab your water, sit down, strap in, and enjoy. Hey corillo, my name is Nemesis. Thank you so much for clicking on my face, and welcome to this little full face of Glossier plus wear test review thing situation. So before we get started, let me address this new background. I'm not in my house. I'm in my parents' house for the week, so this is why there's actually space, because I'm not in my New York apartment. Okay, so now let's actually get started with applying the makeup. So as you can see, I'm wearing pink to match my little, cute or whatever. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Glossier Skin Tint, which is foundation diluted in water. It is like no coverage in a foundation. I guess it evens out the skin tone, but expect absolutely no coverage whatsoever. So I'm gonna put like a few drops. I'm gonna put 10 drops on my face, which isn't that much. As you can see, like it just dissolves into your skin and it doesn't really provide much coverage. It just kind of evens out the skin tone and it gives you like this little glow, this little Glossier glow. You see what they did with the name? I'm gonna apply it on my forehead as well, and it's not like it made that much of a difference. So yeah, this product to me, it's like a cute thing to have, but you don't really need it. Now moving on to their concealer, which is actually one of their most popular products. Like I feel like any girl that actually got into Glossier, this is one of their favorite products because it is so bomb, honestly. To me, I think this provides like a nice medium coverage. I mean, nah, never mind, it's a light coverage. But I don't know, I dig it because it is very hydrating. You see that little glow underneath your eyes? And I'm gonna use it too on my little spots right here, on my little acne scars, since that skin tint did absolutely nothing. So the reason why I wanted to do this full face of Glossier is because Glossier as a brand speaks to the whole thing is like skin first, makeup second, and I can definitely get behind that. Don't get me wrong, I love makeup, but Glossier's whole philosophy of like let your natural beauty shine through the makeup thing, I can get behind it. All right, so let me give you guys a little close-up of how the base actually looks like with both of those products. So you can obviously still see my skin through. You can still see the darkness under my eyes, but it is like it got slightly perfected with both of those products and a whole lot dewier. This is the whole thing, dew and natural glow. But I'm not crazy, so I'm gonna go with powder. Because if I leave this face without setting absolutely anything, girl, I like dew, but I don't like looking greasy. So this is what the powder looks like. Also, this is another thing. Glossier's packaging, 10 out of 10. It's baby pink. It's the cutest thing in the world. It is so aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so I'm gonna set my face using my little e.l.f. brush. Ooh, that's a lot, that's a lot. Starting with my under eyes. And honestly, what's so great about this powder is that yes, it sets, but it doesn't completely mattify your face. So all that glowiness that the makeup products gave you won't be taken away by the powder. It'll just kind of like, tone it down a little bit, and it makes it a lot more long lasting. Okay, moving on to blush, because Glossier doesn't have bronzer. Glossier, if you're listening, they're not watching me, but if you are, please add bronzers to your freaking line. Anyways, so moving on to blush, I have these two shades. I have can you actually see it? Anyways, this is Storm and this is Dusk. My favorite is Dusk, but since it's summer and we're gonna give us, that little sun-kissed look, I'm gonna go with Storm. These are called their cloud paints, and I think this is one of their hero products, definitely. So I'm just gonna take it on my finger and dab it. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! And then blend it out, like tapping it. Yeah, you see how that's just, it was so easy. I'm gonna do the other side real quick. Whatever remaining I have on my hand, I'm just gonna use on my nose. And you see how it gave me like that? Like I spent too much time in the sun. I got sun-kissed or whatever. Okay, to finish off the complexion, I'm gonna add my Halo Scope, which is my highlighter. Mine is in the shade Quartz. I would honestly not use this during the summer, but since it is a full face of Glossier, I'm gonna take one for the team. The reason why I don't like using this during the summer is because this makeup is already dewy. Like, you don't really need a highlighter. And the natural oils on my face are gonna give me that glow during the day anyway, so it's not really necessary. But you know, just so that you guys can see how it looks. And that's it. All right, since we are done with our complexion, now we're gonna move on to brows. And I'm gonna be using my Boy Brow, which is hands down my favorite Glossier product. Fight me and tell me this is not the best thing they've ever come up with. It changed the game, honey. It changed the game. Glossier came out with this thing, and then everybody and their mamas started coming out with their own versions of this. I'm looking at you, Elf. Anyways, so this product doesn't really need that much explanation. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just brush through your eyebrows and make them fluffy. I'll actually do this off camera because this is kind of boring. Be right back. Okay, so moving on to eyes. Right here I have 4 Sky Washes, which are Glossier's version of eyeshadow. The 2 shades I'm gonna use are Echo and Valley. So these were like weirdly received into the public. Some people like loved them and some people absolutely hated them and did not understand the point of them. I'm gonna show you how I use it, and basically I just dot like 3 little dots around and then sheer it out. And the end result is this. It's like this wash of color that is just slightly there. It's like very diffused and smoked out, and I love that. So yeah, I put Echo on the outer corner, and then I'm gonna put Valley, which is kind of like a peachy, very light peachy color, more like around the inner corner of my eye. And that's it, y'all. That's it. Eyeshadow applied, secured, blended. I know it's not the most mind-blowing look, but it's something. It just gives your eye a little wash of color, and I appreciate that. I would finish this off with my Glossier eyeliner, but my dumbass left it at home, so never mind. I'm gonna go do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, let me give you another close-up. There it is. So as you can see, it's just like a little wash of peachiness and a slight darkness on the outer corner, but I like it. Move on to mascara. You already know her. You already know that I love her if you watched my previous videos, and if you haven't, what is wrong with you? I love everything about this mascara. I love the wand. I love the formula. I love how it makes my lashes look. They make my lashes look like I got a lash lift. Not like I got extensions or that they're super voluminous. It just looks like I got a lash lift. Okay, so now we're gonna finish it off with lips. So I have 2 different Glossier lip products. I have their Generation G lipsticks. I have both of the nude shades because I'm a basic. I have Leo, which is the brownie nude, and I have Kate, which is the peachy nude. And I also have their clear lip gloss, which is iconic. Iconic. This is one of their first products that they launched when they started the whole brand. I'm gonna put Leo, which is the brownie nude, all over. I would usually wear these with a lip liner, but since this is only a full face of Glossier, I'm not gonna cheat. So I think the whole thing with this Generation lip stuff is that it's supposed to be like a lip stain, but it's supposed to look like you've been wearing this lipstick all day. What's that called? A blotted lip. And then I'm gonna put Cake more like in the middle, my little pouch. And then I'm gonna top it off with the Glossier Clear Lip Gloss. Look at this. Isn't that the wettest thing you've ever seen? That's what she said. I mean, honey, this lip gloss does not play. But anyways, guys, this is the full face. I'm gonna give you one last close up. So right now is 2:38 p.m. I'm gonna be back like after the first 2 to 3 hours to do the first check-in, and then I'll do the last check-in around 10-ish p.m. So that makes a full 8-hour test, which is kind of like what a normal shift at work would look like. Hey, so almost exactly 3 hours have passed. It is now 5:30 p.m. I had to use my mom's phone because I'm recording on my phone to give you guys the first check-in. So not much has changed, honestly. The skin tint and the concealer still look relatively the same. This is also something really good about low coverage products, that as they start fading throughout the day, like, it's not really that noticeable. You can just see my skin through. The only thing that has been like fading mostly is the blush, but it's because I've been putting the mask on and off because coronavirus. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys the first check-in after 3 hours of wearing a full face of Glossier. So I'll see you guys on the last check-in at around 10:30 p.m. Hey guys, so it is officially 10:43 p.m. I cannot believe that it lasted this long. I want to shower so bad. Glossier isn't really that much about long-lasting products. They're more about, you know, lightweight products that give you low coverage and dewy skin and a cute face of makeup that lasts around 3 hours. But after this 8-hour wear test, which is the longest that I've worn a full face of Glossier for, I have to say I'm impressed, honestly. The skin tint started fading a little bit around my chin area, but it was mostly due to the face mask. I can't do anything about that. The blush stayed, bro. Like, I mean, I know that it got a little patchy around my cheekbones because, well, the face mask, but you can still see the blush like on my nose and my cheek area, which is impressive. The concealer, I would say that kind of didn't wear off completely, but you can clearly see that it faded. It faded quite a bit. The mascara, the best. No transfer whatsoever, no raccoon eye. The brows, they still look intact, they still look the same. The lips obviously faded away because all lipsticks do. I mean, almost all lipsticks do. It did a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought that by this time I wasn't gonna have an ounce of makeup on my face, and that is not the case. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I post every single Saturday. Follow me on Instagram for more content like this and random pictures of my face. Thank you so much for you guys' support. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.